Hello everyone. Welcome to Learning with Fun, an easiest and simplest way to learn English. My name is Reet and I've been teaching for 20 years. And today we will learn about the poem Have You Ever Seen, which is in 9th standard SSC board. So let's begin with the poem. Before I start the poem, don't forget to press on red subscribe button, like, comment and share the video, and you will be the first to know when I upload my new video. Alright, so let's begin with the poem Have You Ever Seen? Before that, I wanted to tell you that this poem is based on homograph. Now, what do you mean by homograph? A homograph is a word that shares the same written form as another word but has a different meaning. There are some examples that shows that the words are same but the meanings are different. The examples like minute, letter, live and ring. So let us see Have You Ever Seen poem. In this picture you can see the monkey is been cutting his hair. So have you ever seen this? No. So let's begin with the first stanza. The first line says, Have you ever seen a sheet on a river bed? Here, the poet is trying to ask if anyone has seen a sheet on a river bed. This is the picture of a river bed, and on the other side, a bed is actually a piece of a furniture, as you can see in the picture. So, the homograph in this is bed, wherein on one side bed means the bottom of the river, sea, and on the other side the meaning of the bed means the piece of a furniture. So the homograph in this line is bed. So let us see what does the poet want to say in the next line. Here comes the second line of the first stanza. Or have you seen a single hair from a hammer's head? Here the poet is trying to ask if anyone has seen a hair from the head of a hammer. Here you can see the picture of a hammer. And has anyone seen a hair wherein the hair is seen on the head of a human being? It's a girl or a boy. The hair is seen on the human being. But here the homograph head means a part of a hammer with which we hit a nail, and on the other side it is the upper part of the human body. So in this particular sentence the homograph is head. Now let us see ahead what else the poet wants to tell us. So in the next line the poet is writing and he's telling us that has the foot of a mountain any toes? Here the poet asks if the foot of a mountain is having any toes or a finger. This is what we can see in the picture, that we haven't seen any mountain having a foot with the toes or a finger. On the other side, it's a human being having the fingers and the toes. So the homograph in this sentence or in this line, on one side the foot means the base of a mountain, wherein the other side it also means the part of the leg on which a person stands or moves. So that is one of the homograph the poet is trying to tell. Let's move ahead. The next line tells, and is there a pair of garden hose? Now what do you mean by a garden hose? Now here in the picture you can see this is a garden hose, which is like a flexible pipe used in the garden, wherein in the next picture you can see there is a pair of socks or a stockings. So this also means a hose. So that is correct. On one side a hose is a flexible tube, wherein the other side you can see it's a pair of stockings or tights. So in this line hose is a homograph. Let's move ahead. In the next line the poet tells, does the needle ever wink its eye? Now, in this, the poet is trying to tell us, or he wonders if the needle ever winks its eye. In this picture, you can see a needle having a hole. So that is what is the eye of a needle. Wherein in this picture, you can see an actual eye of a human being. So the homograph in this is eye, wherein one side it is the hole at the blunt end of a needle to pass a thread, wherein the other side it is the organ of sight in one's face. So the homograph in this line is eye. Let's see the next line. Here the poet tells, why doesn't the wing of a building fly? So here the poet wonders why the wing of a building doesn't fly. Here is the building and it has a wing, as in A wing, B wing, and on the other side a wing is a part of a body of a bird. So here the homograph is wing. On one side we can see a section or a part of a building is called as wing, wherein on the other side an organ in the birds are meant for flying, that is called as wing. So homograph here is wing. Let's proceed and see the next lines. Here the poet tells, can you tickle the ribs of a parasol? Parasol means an umbrella in this line. So, and the ribs here are actually the sticks or the parts that are joining the umbrella. Here in this picture, you can see the ribs of a human body. Here, if someone tickles, the person actually laughs. So, in this sentence or in this line, the homograph is ribs. On one side, it means a thin metal spokes attached to the central stick of an umbrella, and on the other side, the ribs mean curved bones which is extending from the spine to the sternum. That means the ribs is in this line called as homograph. Let's move ahead and see what are the next lines. In this line, the poet tells, or have you seen open the trunk of a tree at all? Now, here in this line, we can see the picture of a tree having a trunk. And on the other side, on this picture, you can see an actual trunk. So, the homograph in both the sides we can see is trunk. On one side, the trunk means the woody stem of a tree, wherein on this other side, we can see a large storage box. So the poet wonders if you can open the trunk of a tree at all. So trunk is a homograph in this sentence. And further, he tells, are the teeth of a rake ever going to bite? So this particular picture you can see is actually a rake which is used in the garden or for cleaning of the leaves. And in this side you can see the picture of a teeth of a human being. So the homograph here is teeth. On one end you can see the long metal prongs on a garden tool used for cleaning the leaves, and on the other side you can see a hard structures in the mouth for biting and chewing. So here teeth is a homograph. Let's see ahead. Have the hands of a clock any left or right? So here the poet is trying to tell us that the clock has a hand, that is the left hand and a right hand. And in this picture you can see the hands of the other side is a human being, where he has a left hand and a right hand. So what does the poet say? He is saying hand is a homograph. He asks us if the hands of a clock have any left or right. wherein on the one side it is the hands of a clock used as a pointer on a clock that shows the time, and on the other side the end part of the arm beyond the wrist is called the hands, that is left or right. So let us see the next line. Here the poet tells, can the garden plot be deep and dark? So in this picture you can see that this is the plot of a garden, and on the other side the plot also means that somebody is plotting against you, or somebody is having any thoughts or ideas going on in his mind. So the plot here means on one side a small area of land, and on the other side it means an evil or wicked plan. So he wonders if a garden plot can be deep and dark. So in this line, plot is a homograph. And finally, the poet tells, and what is the sound of the bird's bark? So in this picture, you can see the bark of a tree. Alright? And on the other side, he wonders, what if the sound of a bark trees like a bark? So this bark is actually the bark of a dog. So bark is a homograph wherein one side the hard outer covering of the tree's trunk, and on the other side it's the sharp cry of a dog or fox. So bark is a homograph in this line. So that is what the poet is trying to tell us. And finally, are you interested to get the videos like this? So please do not forget to click on red subscribe button, like, comment and share the video. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Happy learning.